I've worked with a lot of different clients over the last 14 years, and especially those who have eating disorders. And one thing I know is that it's not easy working on recovery from an eating disorder or being a family member, parent or caregiver or spouse of someone with an eating disorder. So I thought I would kind of share in this video a little bit about something called emotion coaching. Which is a really great strategy just in general in processing anything with someone who's experiencing kind of a heightened sense of emotion, no matter really what it's about. It doesn't have to be about eating disorder recovery or something else. But one of the things I do know with a lot of my teen clients, teen or pre-adolescent clients, is that, mentally and emotionally, they're not often in a space where they really want to make a lot of changes. And in fact, they maybe are trying to push away parents or family members from any kind of help. And so that can be hard to be the parent who's on the receiving end of maybe things like, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know how to help, get out of my face, I hate you, things like that, But the flip side of that is, working with so many adults over the years, is that what I hear from adults who had eating disorders or other mental health kinds of things in their adolescence, they never wonder why their parents did so much. They often wonder why their parents didn't do more. And I only say that in the sense that I know that it can be difficult being a parent or a caregiver, and you want your child to want this for themselves. You want your child to make these healthy decisions for themselves. You don't want to coddle. You don't want to foster dependency, that kind of thing, of course. And in the midst of some difficult things like this, your child not only needs you to kind of be that healthy brain in the room, but they want you to. They don't have the words for that right now, but I promise when they're adults, they will look back and look at the work that you have done to either get them help or work on emotion coaching or whatever it is, and be grateful for that later on. So you may not get the gratitude for years or decades, but I know that it's something that can pay dividends over time. So one strategy I try to teach a lot of my clients is something called emotion coaching. And the first step of emotion coaching is really just validation. And as a parent or a caregiver, or again, if you're a spouse, you can do this. Even if you're doing this like 30 to 40% of the time, it does not even have to be a majority of the time, but 30 to 40% of the time can go a really long ways toward helping your loved one with some of those really tough emotions that are coming up. So one of the best ways you can do this is start with validation, which is being able to say something to the effect of, I can completely understand why you would feel that way, because, and because, and because. The key word with because is that it replaces the words of and or but. And whenever we're able to convey to someone that we really and truly do get it, and we give them concrete reasons why we do get it, it can really help the emotions just to kind of go from way up here just to right here. So wanted to offer that to you guys as kind of a first step, just to give you some encouragement for validation, whether it's for yourself or working with your loved one, your spouse, your partner, your child.